This is a testimony. This is a message to help the people that need to be helped. And this is a word of encouragement. So, how I almost lost it all and how I had to start over. I say my life changed in 2022. I lost my son. He was the age of 14 years old. And at that time, he was rebellious. I tried talking to him, tried guiding him into the right places, tried telling him what was right from wrong. But the negative people was overtaking his mind. And God was speaking to me. At the time, I was ignoring all the red flags. I was ignoring the messages that God was telling me. I was in a relationship. At that time, my relationship was 7 years in. My son told me that he didn't like the person that I was with, and I thought that he was basically making excuses. So he never wanted to come home because he said that he didn't like the person that I was with. So, me being me, I'm thinking like, well, he just want to have a reason not to listen. He just want to have a reason not to come home, because there's no excuse not to want to come home. You just want to hang out with boys that's into the wrong things. So time goes by. He ends up hanging out with the wrong guy, and unfortunately my son lost his life. And that was so hard. That was it was very tragic. I felt like a piece of me was missing. I felt like I lost myself. I felt like the person that I was with at the time wasn't consoling me. I felt like my family, they wasn't supportive with the situation, So I basically felt all alone, not knowing that all along I was not alone, but that's how I felt. Time goes by, I put my son away. I bury him, get him buried. And like 2 months after my son passes away, I say a month after that, I loses my home. So I had to move with the guy that I was with at the time and his family. So I'm sad, I'm heartbroken, I'm feeling like I'm losing everything, I'm feeling like things ain't going right. I felt distraught. I just felt so many types of emotions, and not understanding that God was talking to me. I still didn't understand what was going on. I'm trying to figure it out, like, God, why, like, what is you trying to tell me, and what is you trying to show me? So 2 months later, I find out that the person that I was with cheats on me with another woman and gets her pregnant. So I'm grieving on both ends. I'm grieving the loss of my son. I'm grieving the loss of my home. I'm grieving heartbreak, from the person that I'm with cheating, getting a woman pregnant. So at this point, I'm just feeling like I'm just losing everything. Like, everything is just falling apart. I just didn't know how to come back from none of that. The main thing that hurted me the most and that broke my heart the most was losing my son. So, I'm praying. I'm asking God to give me the strength. I'm asking him to help me through things, guide me through it. And he was basically showing me the people that was really there for me. He was showing me that he was there. But me not like thinking clearly, not realizing that, okay, well, God got me, God got me. He get me through this. I'm just feeling like all sorts of feelings. And I'm going to everybody else. I'm going to family members. I'm going to friends. I'm going to, people. So they say they care, but they really didn't care. So I'm basically going to these people, and I'm still feeling alone. I'm still feeling lost. I'm still feeling hopeless. I'm still feeling all types of sorts of feeling. I'm feeling betrayed. I'm feeling, that my son was right. I'm feeling everything. And then I say a year go by, because I ended up forgiving the person that I was with, and a year goes by. So he's begging me back, like, I wanna be with you. I wanna work things out and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, I forgive you. I'm gonna work it out. I love you too. He goes back to doing the same thing. Same old thing. And at this time, I'm feeling like it's me. Like, what is it? Well, like, what am I doing wrong? Why don't this man love me? Why is this man not supporting me? And he say he love me. Why his actions not adding up to his word? Why is it so easy for a person that say they love you to betray you like that? But then God woke me up. He told me, he say, the people that's in your life is just for a season. He basically was not the man for me. He wasn't the man for me, because his mind wasn't right. He say he believe in God. I'm sitting up there watching him pray. I'm watching him do all these things. But he wasn't a focused man. His mind wasn't into the right place. But mine was growing. I was expanding. I was getting closer to God daily. God had to show me that he had to show me how real he was. God had to show me the people that really didn't mean me no good, because I did keep on going into bad habits while I was with the guy. Like, I drink, he would try to get me to smoke weed, and I'm not even a smoker. I don't like smoking at all. He'll try to get me to smoke, and I'm like, that's not nothing I do. Like, but okay. So last time, I'm over there, and then he just treat me so bad. When I say bad, I was so hurt. Like, I just couldn't figure out, why did I allow this to happen to me? Like, why did I allow someone to treat me so bad? Why did I allow people to come into my life and not see the red flags? Why would I ignore the red flags? Why didn't I put God first? Why didn't I put God first? Why didn't I ask him before I even do these things? You know, because he knew what was best for me. He was helping me. He was giving me answers for other people's lives. Like he'll give me a message like, you know, tell this person this and tell that person that, and I'll just tell the person, and then when I tell the person, it'll end up happening, and the person like, how did you know that? How did you know that? And I'm like, I don't know how I knew that. It just came to my mind, and I told you. But what God told me is, he told me in so many ways how this person was not for me. He told me in so many ways how this person didn't mean me no good. And I sat up there and I ignored all the red flags. They was there. The red flags was there. It was there. He told me. And I did not listen. And now I'm listening. Now I'm listening. I have the biggest faith now. God delivered me from so many things. He delivered me from so many bad habits. When I say people that mean me no good, that don't have my best interests at heart, he removed out of my life and blessed me with so much more. So much more. And I'm thankful and I'm grateful, and I know that I need God to keep pushing, to keep going, because without him I wouldn't be here to this day. I was in so many incidents to where I could have lost my life, and he still got me out of that. I remember one time I was a little girl and I drowned. When I say a man came out of nowhere and got me up out of that pool, I was the only one that was out there. And somehow this man came out of nowhere and gets me up out of this pool. That was God. He sent that man. And then the crazy part is, I don't even know where the man went to after that, after he got me out the pool. Literally. I don't, now that I think about it, I'm like, where did this man go? Where did he come from? Like where did he go? But God is amazing. God is good. When you put all your faith into him, he's going to bless you with so many miracles. He's going to bless you with the right things that you need, with the right people, all that. You just have to trust him. Trust yourself. Trust God. Put everything that mean you no good, let it go. I'm telling you, and I know it's hard. And it hurts so bad. It's so painful. It's so painful. I know. I'm still grieving right now to this day. My heart was aching to lose everything that meant the world to me. My son meant the world to me. Like, I miss him so much. I miss him. The guy that I was with, I loved him with all that was in me. I loved my son. It was all that was in me. Like, I loved them so much. But you want to know something? God will show you that he's first. We gotta let this worldly stuff go. We have to. And the hardest part is of letting go. It's hard to let go. I just know that it's a lot of people that's going through something, and like I'm not perfect. I'm new to this. You know, like, yeah, I work out. You know, I love to work out. I love to do that, and my page is consistent on, you know, it's about working out. But that's why it took me so long to post a new video, because around that time I was just going through so many trials and tribulations, and it was so hard to get through it. It was so hard. So hard. God, please, whoever is watching this, please bless them. Bless us all. Get our mind right, get our soul right, and just get us through it. We need him. We need God Almighty. Believe me, we need him. I need him. I most definitely need him. And whoever watched this, thank you so much. I just hope that I can help whoever watch this. This is a testimony. This is how God changed my life. And the good part about it is, after me losing my, you know, my apartment and all of that, God blessed me with another apartment. He blessed me with another apartment, with with a better paying job. Yes, I get paid. Yes, a better paying job. He blessed me with self-love, because after that relationship, it knocked my confidence down. When I say I didn't know what to do, I didn't know how to feel, I didn't know none of that. I felt so lost. We have to love ourselves. Got to. You got to open your heart up to love you. You have to. Because if you don't love you, who gonna love you? I had to learn how to be alone, because before, you know, the guy I was with, you know, I get into this relationship, I wait a couple of months, get into this relationship, you know, just jumping into relationships. God say, no, this time you gonna spend this time with me. You gonna spend this time with me. You gonna love you. You gonna love yourself. You gonna love me. You gonna make it. I'm gonna make sure you come out of this strong. I'm gonna make sure you have the things that you need, and you gonna learn self-worth. You gonna learn self-love, and you gonna be happy. You gonna have peace. You not gonna let no one come in and take that away from you, because you gonna learn to put me first. You can have all the money in the world. You can have the person that you feel like you love. But if it ain't of God, it's not gonna work. Believe me, I know. If it's just if it's just lust into that, and God didn't put that together, it's not gonna work. I promise you, it's not gonna work. I had to learn a hard lesson, and it brought me to where I'm at now. It made me the person I am today. Life is hard, and if you're not walking with God, then you ain't standing for nothing. God is your strength. He's your love. He's your peace. Thank you.